What's up, you guys? Hope everything's going well for you today. It's been a minute since I jumped on here, so I just wanted to talk about God's will for our life. Now, we have our own plans, we have our own ideas, we have our own projections, our own paths of how we think that life should go, how we should get there. But so does God. He's the one who created us. He knew the design and the destination for our lives before we ever came into fruition. He has a plan and a purpose and a path for our lives. Sometimes when these things don't align, we get into a bit of a wrestling match with God when we're trying to force things to go our way and we're trying to go against His plan for our life. Now, there's nothing wrong with having our own ideas, our own path of how we want to go through life, but it's much better to be in alignment with His will for our lives. Now, the hard thing is we have things that we want and we have things that we need. God always knows what we need and He gives us what we need. Now, the problem is what we need is not always what we want. Some things we have to go through some tough seasons and some hard moments, but God will work all things out for good. He always does, and He always will. His plans are higher than our plans. His ways are higher than our ways. His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. What He wants for your life is the best thing for you, even if that may be hard to go through or experience or see at the time. I assure you that what God has in store for you is much better than anything that you could possibly imagine. Not just for yourself, but everyone else around you, all the relationships that you have, everyone that you interact with. If you try to do things God's way, it will ultimately work out the best way that it possibly could. How do you know what God's will is for your life? The best way I've found is to be reading His Word, studying the Bible, also spending time in His presence and in prayer, those quiet moments of stillness where you can simply ask Him, God, what do you want from my life? Where do you want me to go? How do you want me to get there? What is the best path forward? Just spend time with Him and you will be amazed at what comes through, the guidance and the clarity and the direction. He will illuminate your path. He will show you the right way to go and the right decisions to make. You just have to include Him and put Him first, and things will go so much better. It certainly has for me since I started doing this. I hope that you try it and you implement it, and it has an amazing blessing and impact on your own life. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.